this national championship game. So as we've said, we spent 2 days ago at Clemson, yesterday we were at Alabama, and you can notice the difference. It's not just because the students are back in class at Clemson, but it's because of the atmosphere, too, around the team. I would describe Clemson as feeling almost jovial. They're having a blast, you can tell, and you got to think that maybe that has something to do with the fact that they haven't won a title there since 1981. Then you go to Alabama, and as I said with Tebow and Galloway, it's like you walk in that athletic facility, and it is a Taj Mahal. It is gorgeous. It is massive. It is a well-oiled machine down to business. They've got some bulletin board material already up on the walls. Very interesting to see the difference. Our Kaylee Hartung had a chance to sit down with the man responsible for all of that at Alabama, Coach Nick Saban.
More about those Cincinnati Bengals. Quarterback question marks, of course, going into the postseason. But look, Marvin Lewis says this is all about exercising. Let's move forward. Let's get past that recent playoff history. What did you see yesterday that might help them do just that?
Yeah, regardless of the quarterback, I mean, to get Tyler Eifert back is really big, and there was a plus there, and we'll show you that real quick. And then Hill. If Hill can really be explosive, this guy Hill has been the one guy who has not been consistent for him. If he got on a roll, that'd be huge for him. Having Eifert back will be huge for him. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Those type of weapons will really allow them to execute their offense at a high level.
A playoff party in Cincinnati. That is not two words that have gone together in recent history.
One,
and the Bengals, they might need all the offense they can get. They gave up 33 points to the Steelers in a Week 14 loss at home. Round, so they all know that's exactly what he's going to try to do. Okay, let's go to Seattle and talk about Russell Wilson. Pressured on more than 36% of his dropbacks this season. What have the Seahawks done to be able to keep things moving and keep him having the success he's had?
Let's go. You're in there. They have a top talent in Russell Okung at left tackle. But in the meantime, pass protection is where this team has gone. And in 0-degree temperature, now we're going to go back to beast mode. To me, that's the rub for the Seahawks in this game. Do they stay with what has really been successful for them over the last 8 weeks of the season with Russell Wilson distributing the football like a point guard, or do they go back and hand the football to Marshawn Lynch? I think they throw to get ahead, and then they close with Lynch to finish the game.
Passing team, the Seahawks. Can you believe it? They're doing well.
It's amazing how it's changed. And 0, by the way, sounds warm because it's going to feel much colder than that with the wind. Okay, let's move on. Last but not least, and talk about Aaron Rodgers. Sacked 46 times this season. What's at the heart of that?
Pass protection. And Aaron is just, when you talk to people who watch his tape, say, watching the Packer offense, Jade, is actually painful. It's tough to watch it. They're just not comfortable about it.
It certainly doesn't look like the Aaron Rodgers of old.
Painful for you and Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
I was going to say, it's definitely more painful for Rodgers in that case. All right, guys, I'm going to transition over this way. Field Yates standing by. And let's start with that Packers game because we're going to go game by game here and talk about some pivotal matchups, Field. What are you watching for that matchup in Washington?
Start with this game, the final game of the weekend.
Transition over this way. Field Yates standing by. And let's start with that Packers game because we're going to go game by game here and talk about some pivotal matchups, Field. What are you watching?